Hello folks, and welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Alright, we finished the tavern defense, which is great. Not perfectly, of course, because it's never going to be perfect, but we did a good enough job. Let's make sure everybody has health potions in their inventory. Everybody needs, looks like, to rest up, because we're all seriously hurt. Well, except for Lon, who was up in the safe spot. Everyone else, though, got the full brunt of at least something horrible. So let's go rest. Wherever the hell the bed is. There it is. Over here, please. Ah, that's pause. Thought for some reason it worked like when it was in turn-based and we'd go double speed, but that's okay. Yeah, we definitely need to rest up. Sure, make a hearty meal, why not? Don't understand you paladins. Well, really, I don't understand the huge clanking suits of armor you wear. Watch out, here comes Sir Clancelot, everybody. It's gotta be Wooljeff, right? No, it says it's Lon. It says it's Lon. And that seems more like a Wooljeff statement, but okay. So, what? This way everyone knows that good is on its way to beat down evil. Not the way that works. I mean, sure, why not? And that's the end of that one. Alright. The rest took 2 days, but so it goes. Most important thing is that we are rested and ready for a fight. I don't see another messenger, so I think we're safe. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. I don't even remember what we were going to be doing. We were going to do something. I don't remember what it was. What is Nino? We never got a really good answer on that. What are you? You're a scroll savant. You're a wizard. You have to be a wizard? I mean, we could always... Yeah, okay. You know what? You'll be a wizard. That's fine. I'm just thinking we could always change her class if that's what it came down to, but we'll just go ahead and leave. Now, were we going to sell anything? I guess we could sell the flail. If we really, really wanted to. Where's the dude? So, I don't need anything there. There was a guy, like, over here I think we could sell to. I don't remember where that is. Not there. I have no idea where the guy is now. Was he over... Oh, this guy. That's who it was. It was Joran. Show me your wares. What do you got? I don't think we have much, though. Yeah, okay, no armor. We have very little in the way of weapons. I can sell you this. The wielder of this cold iron heavy flail performs a critical hit with it. The target suffers a -1 penalty on attack rounds for 1 round. It's not great. It's not great. I don't think it's worth trading out whatever you have. No, you have that's right. You have the living talking weapon. We do not want to change that out. No way, no how. So I think we go and just sell it then. Go to the shared stash. Sell this bad boy. Anything else I want to sell? No, I think we sold before we did the tavern mission. I don't know, it was so long ago, I couldn't even tell you. Couldn't even begin to say. The helmet's a little tempting. Oh, no, we can't do it. It costs 6,000, we don't have it. We don't have it, never mind. Deceiving Facade. When wielders hit by a critical hit, they're affected by the mirror image spell. When you're hit by a crit? I mean, I guess it's better than every time you're hit. But also 6,000, so we can't... Yeah, we can't afford a lot of these. Alright, never mind. Get away, get away, get away. Get away, get away, get away. We're going away. We're going, apparently, this way. Oh, there's the Minotaur there. Do you want to maybe loot the body? Talk to Evil Watch Crusader. Yeah, okay. They're just worried that it's not the only place the evil will run. Cover our party. Let's go. Okay, well, shoot, I don't remember what we were doing. Let's look at the map here. We did the Thieves' Hideout. Are the market square still a thing? Oh, we need to kill Ramian. Kill him, really? Really, we need to kill him. Okay. Right, that's the party house. Which we learned out from here. I do not remember why we want to be there. How the hell are we going to find Ramian? It's a very good question. I'd like to get to the Grey Garrison, but I don't see a route there at all. Blackwing Library, we'd have to loop around. I don't think we really want to kill Ramian. What's the mission we have here at the Dementor? Days of Strife. I don't remember what that is. Let's visit the Blackwing Library. At least the Ancestors and Wonder Shop is done. Yep, 3 hours, theoretically. Probably get interrupted along the way. There we go. Bound to happen. That's alright. We'd always use the experience. Assuming, of course, these guys aren't like level 8 again. But probably not. There's a lot of us. Oh, dude, you are so boned. Is there really only one of you? If there's only one of you, you are so incredibly boned. You are beyond boned. You are, like, the boniest. Right, cantrips and orisons are a special kind of spell. Right, yes, I know that. I can do that from here. Ray of Frost here. Giant miss. I really wish it was like Magic Missile. The Magic Missile, of course, is not a cantrip. Camilla, do you want to go ahead and throw something at him too? Go ahead and throw a Divine Zap. Okay, that at least did decent damage. Well, 3, but still. Show him how it's done here. Oh, you're not using your Cold Iron, are you? Let's not use Cold Iron or Random Alchemist.
Make every strike count.
Wow. Yeah, he's gonna have a bad day. Gonna have a very bad day. And there you go. Done. So not the only guy then. Go next to you. Don't go too far. What are we missing? Ah, there we go. Damn Marauder coming out of nowhere. Alright, Nino. Go ahead and Ray Frost this bitch. In order to do that, though, you actually need to hit. That's the problem. You need to actually hit. Okay, but he's threatening Goward. So I think we'll just go here and sneak attack. I think that's the thing. Yep, there we go. Alright, Camilla, go ahead and drop his... Yeah, his next attack roll. He made a save, but at least the next attack roll is going to be bad. Unless, of course, he doesn't get one, because Lon will shoot him to death. Yeah, there you go. That's it. It's all over. Alright, what do we got here? Just regular daggers. Garbage, really? But the Alchemist, he has some good stuff. Shield of Faith, Acid Flasks, Alchemist Fire, all good things. That could be totally helpful. Otherwise, not so much. I mean, do we want to... We definitely take the money. I suppose we'll go ahead and take the loot. I'm just worried about being overburdened, but sure, I'll take it all. Alright, let's get out of here. Appreciate the autosaves game. It's very helpful. And we resume to the Blackwing Library. Probably going to get interrupted at least one more time. Hanged Cultist. A corpse wearing the robe of worship of Discari hangs from a signpost. It's been here for a while, but the bag on his belt remains undamaged. You procure some reason for creating consumable items here. Okay, sure, let's go for it. Yep, been spotted. Alright. Yeah, let's fight. What the hell? I guess we spotted them. They didn't spot us, but... Again, we need the experience. Alright, everybody. Gather up. I see a bad guy right there. Ooh, some dretch, huh? Okay. Lon, go ahead and get me some of that cold iron. And then go ahead and shoot this guy right now. Solid hits, solid hits. We'll just go ahead and sidestep here. Don't see anybody else yet. Doesn't mean it doesn't happen. Camilla, off to the other side, please. Again, don't see anybody yet. Nino up here. Okay, Gower, just charge forward. Nothing yet. Stila, go up next to him. Don't see anybody yet. Super weird. Gesture movement, please. Nowhere else. Nobody yet. Stay put. How about around this corner? Anything good here? Nobody. Super strange. Oh, we got something. I don't know what the hell that is. What is that? A quasit? The fuck's a quasit? Chaotic Evil Outsider. Resists fire, acid, and cold. It's immune to electricity. It cannot be made prone. It is normally invisible. Well, shit. Okay. Point blank shot, please. Because he's right on me here. Actually, 5-foot step back. Okay, then go ahead and shoot. Okay, good.
Did you see that?
Okay, it was just demons. That's not too bad at all. Could have been worse. Did they really have anything? Oh, get rid of the status. Yeah, there's no loot. There is no loot to be had. That's too bad. So we're gonna need to see invisibility on somebody. The wizard's probably a good target for that, usually. Okay, collect the reagents, thank you. And then back to the library, please. Of course, there's always going to be fights along the way, but that's alright. At some point, we're going to be real tired of these fights. Like, when we're level 20 or something, it's going to happen. But right now, it's fine. Okay, Goward first. That's unfortunate, because Dretch is usually not what we want to be fighting first thing. We're surrounded by Dretch on, well, two sides anyway. We'll go occupy him anyway. 0 damage, I hate that. Okay, Sela, can you get up here and make an example of him? Apparently not. That was your entire move, huh? Okay. Wooljeff. This guy is definitely engaged, so next turn you should be able to sneak attack. Nino, if you want to go ahead and just Ray of Frost this guy. So of course you actually hit him. No, not the Bark Stand. We don't want that. We want the Hex. Yeah. Hex is attack rolls, because you can have a lot of those. I made a save. Lon, can you kill this guy? You've got cooldown. Okay. Hit this guy. Prefer if you would actually hit, but okay. Just reduce damage. See, like, you have a cooldown weapon. Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit better. Gets to go on Goward, but so far so good. Yep, so far so good. And then backstab or sneak attack. Come on, damn it. Okay, zap you. Ow, he reduced it to 0. God damn it. Oh, he's resistant to that. Oh, caused fear. Well, still managed to do an attack of opportunity. Afraid or not, she still did her job. Unfortunately, she's going to be running away for a little while. Okay, Lon, go to shoot this guy. Solid hits. Howard, I don't know what to do about you. Can we study target, see if we maybe get a little bit better on you?
No fear!
No luck. Okay, then go up to this guy, because Wooljeff is next.
Without risk.
And Wooljeff then can walk up to him and sneak attack.
Why not both?
There you go. Okay, the next level on Goward, I think, has to be Monk. I think the next couple of levels, because we need to be able to get that cold iron on your fists. Otherwise, if we keep on going up against demons, there's no way he's going to be useful, and that would be very, very bad. I mean, humans are good, and there are going to be some human fights, but it really seems like there's going to be a lot of demon fights. It means we need as much magical nonsense on our fists as possible. Lost bag. Sure, why not? Get some reagents there. Thank you. And then the library. Okay, so here we're at the library. I don't suppose that guy's friendly. He might be friendly. He has a name. He's not outlined in red, so it might be alright. Go talk to the nice, possibly friendly man. Are they burning? You're not burning books, are you? Am I gonna have to murder you all? Really do not want to be murdering everybody here, but if you're burning books, you might have to go. Oh, you're burning people. Are they cultists? Really hope those were cultists. Those are cultists, right? Stalking knight with a head of messy black hair standing before you. His armor is spattered with blood. He greets you with a deep, booming voice. The After Crusader smiles merrily, paying no heed to the blood-curdling shrieks coming from the pyre, and the acid smell of burning flesh. They burn well enough, don't they? Cursed traitors, Arlu's minions. These vermin infiltrated the Crusader forces and aided the demons from the inside the city. But I caught them. I am Captain Shaleb Suzumal, and these men are my subordinates. A strange feeling rises up within you. It's pure instinct. You don't know what you're about to do, but you are certain that it's right. Alright, take a look at the Ruthless Crusader. For 17's rough, but we do have a 12, so really we just need to roll 5 or better. We succeeded. Shaleb is talking too loudly, all while casting sidelong looks at you. You've seen similar behavior, of course, before. In liars. Okay, how's our religion? Okay, not bad. We'll need a 6 or higher to be able to do this. That's possible. You notice the emblems on the armor. The 2 Silent Crusaders belong to the Order of the Flaming Lance, but Shaleb's armor bears the signal of the Order of the Sunrise Sword. Strange, then, that he introduced himself as their captain. Something's not right here. We could attack him just immediately. Alright, what happened to the library? Let's see what his story is. Demon showed up and carried everything off. I wasn't here to see it myself. I was fighting in the square. But these filthy traitors told me everything. My fists made them quite chatty. So, what? You tortured them? Do you think those methods are worthy of a crusader? Under ordinary circumstances, no. But look around. The city is burning. Now is not the time for skirmishes. Alright, who are you punishing exactly? The warrior howls like a wild animal. Look around you! The city is in burning ruins, so many innocent lives lost, and all because of abominations like these here. Cultists, heretics, and spies slipping into our ranks, carrying out the orders of brutal masters and preparing a heinous death for us all. They want to give us over to the demons, just like Arlu did to Sakuras. They deserve to feel the flame flicking at their legs. You know what? You're lying. You're an absolute liar. You're a traitor, and you deserve the same fate you gave to these poor saps here. Caleb looks even grim and annoyed and spits on the floor. Thought I'd pull one over on you there. Too bad it didn't work out. For you, you'll meet your death in the flames of the rest of this scum. My new masters, the demons, will be pleased that I wiped out another couple of crusaders. Ha ha ha! So he was wanted to join forces. Alright.
Save the last one for me.
Here we go. Alright, Sela. I see you go ahead and charge this bad boy. Good smacks, good smacks. Will Jeff come over here and stab him?
Distract them for me.
Good sneak attack, good sneak attack. Goward. Go ahead and... Yeah, I think... we can totally smack this guy from here. I think go ahead and study the target just to be on the safe side. And then see if you can smack him. Oh, hey, there's a book over there. Okay. And I think for sure we want a hex here, so drop his attack roll down, please. See what they do. Okay, Crusader comes in and wallops Sela. That hurt quite a bit. That one at least missed. Alright, you can go ahead and fire on... let's fire on this guy. Oh, you know what? I'm using Cold Iron still. Well, still worked out. Caleb didn't really hit us. Nino. Go ahead and do a Ray of Frost on Caleb here. Big giant whiff. Alright, Sela. You're doing alright. Smack that out. Oh, or don't smack anybody. Go back to fighting defensively. We'll just go ahead and sneak attack this guy twice. Yeah, there you go. Oh, missed the second time. That's okay. Goward's probably got this. Nope. Oh, the second one worked. There you go. Okay, Camilla, come up here. And basically do your version of Lay on Hands on Sela. There you go. Great. Crusader smacks around, but no big deal. Oh, come on, Lon, you can do better than that. There you go. And then I guess try another Ray of Frost here. Just keeps on whiffing. I think she might need the fire into melee feat.
The Inheritor.
I didn't think it would matter for spells, but it might.
Time to share your treasures!
Okay. That's the guy walking around with the flame? Excuse me? Who are you? Are you fire immune? Storyteller. A blind elf stands before you. He looks extremely strange. His face wears its ears heavily, which is unusual for members of his race, unless he's frickin' old. Thinning gray hair, ragged beard, sightless, milky eyes, pale, papery skin covered in age spots, a spine curved by the passage of time. This is not how elves typically age. Oh, okay. There you go, then. The youth that graces the face of the elves, even on their deathbed, has totally abandoned this decrepit specimen. And that is an elf, with a beard. I guess the worst can be found even among the best. A bearded elf, how very intriguing. If you please, I'd like to pluck out a hair of that phenomenon and manifest it on your chin. In the interest of science, of course. The elf holds out his hand in the direction of your perennial gesture of the fly, greeting you with an unexpectedly strong and calm voice. Hello, I'm Storyteller, and I wish to thank my rescuers. That is you, if I'm not mistaken. Storyteller? Ha! It's the first I've ever heard of a venerable old-timer like that having a street name. Why didn't you burn in the fire? To tell the truth, I myself do not know. I felt the heat. It was so strong. I waited for the pain, the burning, but I was unscathed. But the smoke nearly did finish me off. Maybe some sort of magical protection against fire, but I don't know by what means I may have acquired it. Just another oddity from my collection of the inexplicable. Gloom steals across the storyteller's pensive face. Alright, who are you? The old elf frowns. I prefer people to call me Storyteller. It very accurately describes the sphere of my occupation's interests. In most of the places I've been, I'm known by that name. Okay, I want to talk to you about something. The old elf responds with dignity and courtesy, but firmly. In thanks for my rescue, I, of course, will render you service in turn, whatever it might be. However, at this moment, I wish to be somewhere safer than the present surroundings. Our recent adventures have fatigued me greatly. I would be grateful if you could help me to safe shelter. Okay, so he wants to go to the Defender's Heart. Fine. Typical. You summon a good turn, and instead of saying thank you, they just ask for more help. Go easy on the old elf. He's had a rough go of it. Yeah, because we've had it so easy. We cannot help him. If it was up to me, Grandfather Elf, I'd throw you over my shoulder and carry you out of here. It's no place for old folks. Or can't not help him. Okay. Well, let's take you to the Defender's Heart then. Please have my sincere thanks. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Let's go. Let's take him to Defender's Heart. We'll need to come back here, obviously, for later, but that is the whole reason why I went to the library. Went to the library specifically to pick him up. He was supposed to be in that area anyway. Alright, so we leveled up. Fantastic. Yeah, we all leveled up. Great. I'm going to take another level in Monk, because that'll give us fast movement, which I guess we don't really need. Key Strike Magic. Treat as magic. Okay, that's great. Yeah, I probably need to do that anyway. Yeah, I missed out on that. And then this is Draconic Heritage. So we choose a type of dragon we are. Scaled Fist can expend 1 point from her key pool as a swift action to imbue her natural attacks with the energy specific to this dragon. Causing her to deal an extra 1d6 points of damage to the chosen energy type for a number of rounds equal to 1 half for monk level. Okay. Well, seeing as how most of the Dretch are immune to fire and electricity, we probably want to go Black Dragon here. Alright, sure, let's do it. One more level up. Cons, maybe not a horrible thought, a little bit more health. Putting in Dex, though, will let us attack better and defend better. Not yet, but next time we level up our skill for sure. So we'll do that. Here we would like more perception, more persuasion, and I'm so tempted to go stealth here. Mobility's pretty good. Why don't we go ahead and do another religion and a little bit more world. Oh, there's a lot more than just those. Okay. Ooh, cold's not a bad idea. And we get Draconic Breath at 15. That's a while away, but still. Silver. Silver's the most courageous or ferocious. One of those two. Silver or white. Red dragons are evil, basically, so probably not a good idea there. green dragons aren't all, so chromatic dragons, typically in D&D, not always, but definitely mostly. Chromatic dragons are usually evil, metallic dragons are usually good. Though it seems like, well, ferocious might be regarded as evil. Yeah, so if we're gonna do this, okay, they give you an option, basically. So, like, we want to do copper, then that's the good kind. Acid might not be bad. I think electricity and fire are going to be heavily resisted by most demons, and it seems like we're going to be fighting demons a lot. So, probably acid or cold. It would seem like, and this is just me spitballing here, I don't think it's anything real, but it would seem like if you're resistant to fire, then it seems like you should take additional damage on cold. But that's me playing a lot of Pokemon, and does not necessarily mean anything. So... the acid's super tempting. What if we choose... so does it give me anything here? Chronic breath, and we do... yeah. Okay, so... I'm gonna go cold. I mean, it seems like courageous would go really well with a monk anyway, whereas whimsical... I mean, there are whimsical monks. They do exist. But if we were multiclassing into Bard, I think this would be more appropriate. But since we're multiclassing into Slayer, we're definitely going for the beat-em-up courageous type. So cold seems to fit better lore-wise. Yeah, schemers doesn't really fit us either. I mean, we wouldn't choose electricity anyway, but still. And... yeah, see, that's a little tempting for the bronze, but maybe not. Epitome of Virtue, that's good too. But again, mostly as you're going to be resistant to fire. So yeah, we'll go cold. We'll go cold. All right, good enough. Done. Get these other guys done. As a wizard, keep on going with Scroll Savant. That's fine. I don't know what else to multiclass you in yet. We'll deal with it at level 5. We're not going to worry about it yet. Maybe even level 6. Let's just keep on going with this. So I think we're going to need Intelligence up, because that's going to boost our Arcana skill. And that's mostly... how well your character learns and reasons. Alchemists, Arcanists, Witches, Magi, and Wizards gain bonus spells based on their Intelligence score. And the Intelligence score needed to cast the spells is 10 plus spells level. Oh yeah, so we definitely want to be boosting Intelligence pretty much every level. Got it. In which case, keep on boosting that Knowledge Arcana. Let's see. Don't care about yours. The use magic device is probably not a bad idea. And 2 more points. Can't boost Arcana anymore, much as I would love to. Can't boost magic device anymore, so I guess we just boost other things. Let's do Knowledge World. As a scientist of the world, that would make sense. And I think, sure, it's more lore nature. Why not? Choose more spells. Ooh, okay. Animal aspect's kind of cool. Some of your body parts are altered. Armor gear you're wearing just junior shape. Become a gorilla, a monkey. Raccoon, raptor. I mean, really cool, but I don't think it's really helpful. Burning Arc. Burning 1 enemy nearby plus 1 additional enemy per 3 caster levels. Kind of cool. 1 friendly creature can become more graceful, agile, and coordinated. Bonus to Dex, which would actually be not bad to cast on the monk occasionally, but how often does that? This looks like... yeah, probably once a day. We probably want attacks, right? Hideous Laughter is good. Yeah, no actions while laughing, but is not considered helpless. 1 round per level. So basically 4 rounds can save each round. Okay. Molten Orb, that's pretty cool. Direct hit deals 2d6 points of fire damage. And every creature within 5 feet of where the ball hits takes a 1d6. Good for like an opener. And she does seem to be... ooh, Scorching Ray. That's my default whenever I play Wizards on tabletop. Not that it's very often, but every once in a while. Searing Beam of Fire. That is pretty good. It's only one enemy creature, though. I prefer AoEs. Can we do AoEs? Molten Orb is a good AoE. Web's not bad. And there's stuff down here that is not necessarily recommended that we could do, but they don't really love it. Elemental. Interesting idea. Thing is, we want something that scales with us as we go up in levels. See invisibility is not a bad idea, though I'd prefer that was a feat. Let's go Molten Orb. Molten Orb will at least be a good AoE. And it's another good AoE. I mean, not really an AoE. Burning Arc does hit somebody else. Acid Arrow. Lasts another round. Each round. Okay. Invisibility and Blur. Grants Concealment. I see the subject spell. Okay. Or Invisibility, which is kind of nice, but I don't know. Acid Arrow's not bad. I think we'll go Burning Arc. We're kind of going Fire here, which is a little bit problematic. I just didn't go Fire on the Monk for a very good reason. But isn't there a feat? I want to say there's a feat that actually allows us to change the elemental type of a spell. I think you have to upcast it to do that, don't you? Sounds familiar. Yeah, doing both of those as fire is a little bit of a problem. Right, these are level 1 spells, which is fine. We could learn how to do those, but it's probably better to go up to level 2 spells. I mean, Hideous Laughter isn't bad, but it's only one bad guy. Oh, here we go. All creatures in a 10-foot burst. That creature become blinded and visibly outline things for the duration spell. Okay, let's try Glitter Dust and then Molten Orb. That's a little bit. Both those are AoEs. I think they still help out. Tempted to do See Invisibility, but we're gonna hold off on that. And done with you. Woodruff, we're gonna keep you going when Rogue for sure. We get Debilitating Energy, or Injury rather. Whenever you deal Sneak Attack to the foe, also debilitate the target of her attack, causing to take a penalty for 1 round. Bewildered, Disoriented, Hampered are one of the 3 things that can happen. Choose to apply any of the penalties when damage is dealt. Okay, cool. All these are great. So basically it's the same as Camilla's Hex, just we get to do it whenever we sneak attack. Fantastic. In that case, probably Dex on you, because I believe that's your attack. So yeah, keep on doing that. Tempted to go Con just so we get another point in health, but hopefully he doesn't need it. 5 for you, so definitely get your Trickery up, Mobility up, your Stealth up, and your Use Magic Device up. And last one is going to be... That's a good question. Can't really do much else. I guess we'll keep on going with the ones he has. Right, you get a spell. You get actually 2 spells. Alright. You definitely need Blur. Blur seems fantastic for you. It's funny it's not recommended. Create Pit's not bad either. Fox is Cunning. Target becomes smarter. Hideous Laughter seems about right for him too. Weaken defenses against poison. See Invisibility. Maybe? Lasts for a good long time. Sense Vitals. You can already make Snake Attack, so this is kind of wasted for you. I don't know why this is even... This should be not recommended for sure. Web's not bad. It's almost as good as Grease, really. Or almost the same thing as Grease, really. Not really better. I think maybe Invisibility. Get a bonus to your Stealth. And that allows you to move somewhere else. So I would be tempted with either Blur or Invisibility. 20% mischance, but I think Invisibility is higher than that. Yeah. The subject attacks directly immediately becomes visible, but everything else... Okay, yeah. Definitely do Invisibility for 1. We know the spell Create Pit, I thought, but apparently not. It's funny, I thought we knew it. Acid Arrow is not a bad go for you. Bear's Endurance, I'm not sure is actually that good. Blindness isn't bad, though. Take control of the living creature's skeleton. What? That would be terrifying. Huh. Okay, and this will scale, too. That's terrifying. Why not? Let's do that. That's absolutely horrifying. How about you? I think you keep on being Zen Archer. At least for a little bit. Yeah, keep on getting your range attacks up, which is great. So now you have a +4, so you'll hit a little bit more often. Get your athletics and mobility up. That Lorn Nature up. Your key power is going to be True Strike. That sounds great. And next single attack rogue is a +20 inside bonus. So when you really, really need to hit, that's the time to use it. Okay, that was dead simple. What about you, Camilla? Yeah, why not? Get another level in Spirit Hunter. Eventually, we're going to want to change this up, but for right now, we're fine. There we go. 20 in Dex. Nice. Let's go ahead and get your Trickery up. And you use Magic Device, so it's not that good, but it's okay. We'll get there. Okay, Hex was fantastic. I love the Hex. However, let's get a new spell here. Ameliorating? Protect from negative effects. Purity. That's a little tempting. We know the Dretches can throw poison at us, so that is definitely tempting. That's a Battle Ward. Next time a foe makes an attack roll against the target, the ward activates with the +3 deflection bonus. Nice. Chant is a move action. Any creature within 30 feet is under effects of a shaman's evil eye, fortune, fury, and misfortune hex, and effective duration extended by 1 round. That's tempting. Especially since we don't move. That'd be pretty good. Let's see. Immune to magical sleep effects. Trying to creature within 30 feet, a bit of good luck. Reroll something. Okay. Fury, whatever. Hampering hex. Which we're kind of already doing with Hex anyway, so Hampering Hex really doesn't add anything here. Healing is not bad. Though it's only once every 24 hours, so not that great. It's her own AC. That's not great. Misfortune. Can already do that with Hex. Now, we're not in melee that often. Protective Luck. Secret. Ooh, we could... I was really hoping for Piercing here, but that's not what that is. Slumber, Ward, and a bunch of stuff in here that we don't actually have the ability to do. Okay, so the best thing was in here, I think Chant. Because then we'll be able to maintain the Hex. Which means we don't need to cast it again, which is really good. So we can... Yeah, we can just keep on extending it, which is really good. Alright. And then, finally, Sela. Keep going with Paladin. I'm tempted to push her into Cleric here, but we need a lot more Charisma for that to work. Really, right now, I think we just need to focus on her hitting things. So you have a minus to everything because you're wearing a lot of armor. So that's just how that goes. You could boost your mobility a little bit here, but yeah, it's reduced by your armor and your shield. I'm not sure Knowledge World is actually a lot helpful. A little bit more lore religion, maybe. Maybe more persuasion for you, and maybe what we do with that mobility. Okay, sure. A little bit less penalty on the mobility, so you can actually move a little bit better. I think that's it. That is, in fact, it. Okay. Phew, that's a lot of leveling up all of a sudden. Should we rest again? I think we just rested. We're okay. So let's see what the Storyteller's here. Let's see, that's Nino. Storyteller, there he is. Let's go talk to him. Hey, we actually got experience for it. The blind elf looks better than he did in your last encounter. His clothes are clean and his pale face has some color. The elf turns to you and listens closely. Is that you, my savior? I recognize your footsteps. Determined footsteps, beating a determined person. Allow me to thank you again for saving me. Please accept this humble gift as a token of my appreciation. Black ring with 2 scarlet runes on it. Alright, Storyteller's ring. Not gonna know what it does here, huh? Okay. Irabeth has explained why you were looking for me. I warned the authorities of Canabres that the local wardstone had been desecrated. They waved off my warning and paid for their inaction. I've examined many wardstones, but only in the one guarding Canabra did I sense a flaw, a spot of corruption inside. A vulnerability the demons will surely use. They're able to spread the blight inside the wardstone, corrupt it, and make it their weapon. It frightens me to think of what they will be capable of. The wardstone must be destroyed. Okay, why'd they let you examine the wardstone? I'm the Storyteller, just an old elf, and a bit more. I'm old even for an elf. I've seen many things and have been to many places. Not so long ago, I witnessed the making of a young kingdom in the Stolen Lands, led by a remarkable and promising individual. My advice on that complicated matter of conquering those lands proved useful for that leader. So I think this is a reference to the previous game. The Kingmaker, I think is what it's called. This is not uncommon for me. Some seek my advice or services, and I don't refuse. This is how I acquired my reputation as an old vagrant who's never hurt anyone. Stayed out of other squabbles, but sometimes gave good advice. I have a few friends in Narrowstein who vouch for my integrity. That is why my humble request to be allowed to see the wardstones is granted. I visited all of them, but only found cause for alarm at Canabras. Alright, do you wield some kind of magical power? Some kind of instinct? Yeah, to a certain extent, but it's more of a gift. I can see the past. Stories that have happened. I touch an object, and shreds of its owner's memories are revealed to my mind. Their emotions, passions, and tragedies. I see visions like I am them, and their stories happen to me. This is my power. I've been roaming the world gathering such stories for many thousands of years. One day, I will gather them all. That's a bold, bold statement. Seems super unlikely, but sure. That's a force power, by the way. In Star Wars, there's, well, in the Star Wars game, right? The last Star Wars game we played. I totally, completely jumped out of my head, but the most recent one, Cal Cestus. He has that ability. He can touch an item and learn how people used it, what it was used, where it was used at, how to use it. What blight is concealed in the wardstone? I'm afraid I don't have the answer to that question. To understand the nature of the blight, we need to understand how the wardstone was created. And it is hidden from me. I can only guess. Have you heard of the Red Morning Massacre? A dreadful morning, remembered with fear even by those not yet born at the time. A demoness called Minago invaded the city with a crowd of her followers, and started to do what demons do best, kill and desecrate. They say they covered the wardstone with pieces of dead bodies, splashed it with blood from top to bottom. Could such an abomination darken the radiance of the Grift of Amade Hamsura? The locals think this is impossible, but who knows? It was not the last attack. Many demon leaders brought their unholy forces here, even the terrifying Balor, oh, this is a name I'm going to mess up, Horamzade. Their attacks were rebuffed, but they still reached their target. I think this is when the seed of corruption was planted in the stone. It wouldn't have grown on its own, but Discari himself has now come to take advantage of this weakness. To open the abscess has been festering for years, unnoticed by the people of Canabras. And when the demon lord struck the blow, the weakened stone gave in. Now it's in demon hands, and nothing is stopping them from spreading the blight throughout the entire stone, and from it, to the other stones along the whole perimeter of the world wound. Alright, why did you travel the wardstones? I tried to see their stories. The visions I had when I touched the wardstones were unclear. I saw hundreds, maybe thousands of different stories at the same time. They followed each other like flashes of lightning. It was impossible to separate them. I couldn't understand where one of them ended and the next one began. And so you just travel to see if you can make some sense of it? Alright. And go into the first wardstone, I suppose, would make sense, because as you touch each one, you hopefully get a clearer picture of everything as you go, and go into the first wardstone would hopefully grant clarity to the rest of the stories. So I get it. Makes sense. You must make every possible effort to destroy the corruption. Unfortunately, I don't know where to get an instrument powerful enough to banish it with the wardstone. As far as I know, there's nothing like it in Canabras. But the demons might have something. I heard the dying roar of Chalendrla, the silver dragon, the protector of the city. At the same time, I felt a wave of unfamiliar power sweep over me from head to toe. I would advise you to go where Chalendrla perished and search for, therefore, something. I'm sorry I can't be more specific. But intuition and a strange sense of rightness tell me to point you there. And while I did find this weird purple stone knife, I found this in the square where Chalendrla perished. What do you make of it? Storyteller reaches out and says softly, even from here, I can feel strange energies emanating from this object. If you don't mind, I will examine it, using my method. I will try to see the past of its owner, their emotions and shreds of their memories. Maybe it will help us better understand what we're dealing with. He touches the knife, his fingers clasping around the hilt with a hungry, masterful drift. His face contorts into an evil grimace, his voice disgustingly raspy. Hunger. My many legs bring me into the lair, to my mother's feasting hall. Her swollen body overfilled with food is so huge that I have to look at it with all of my eyes at once. On top is her scrawny little head with a long beak that is always yearning for more food. You'll feel feverish, and your chest, where the mysterious wound is concealed, feels hot. Your mind is flooded with a wave of visions that repeat the words of the old elf. Mother greets me with placid screech. Stupid, greedy wretch, whose only achievement is my birth. A creeping, wingless creature. It is your fault I have no wings, a symbol of greatness, birthright I should have received from my mighty father. Mother points me to a crowd of whimpering subjects, suggesting I fortify myself from their pathetic flesh. Not today. I summon my spawn and they fly to me, enveloping me in a teeming cloud. Like dark, buzzing wings, they unfold behind my back and lift me up. Mother has always been stronger, but she did not expect this. I dive on her and rip her limp, bloated body with my claws. Ichor splatters, the bone spurs on my heels sink into her flesh. I clench her pitiful tiny head and tear it off along with the shreds of meat. Victory! I am the strongest. I am the son of my winged father. The elf murmurs with distaste. His voice becomes normal again. Appalling. Stories like that are the most difficult ones to keep with me. Okay, well that's gotta be the demon who killed Tarendalev, right? Really sounds like him. Wings made of locusts? That's totally him. Okay, the knife belonged to a demon? Storyteller opens his mouth to answer, but a sudden spasm crosses his face. A new vision, a much stronger one, engulfs the old elf. The malevolent undertones vanish from his voice as it grows more determined and tired. Even looking at the wardstone is difficult. Despite the corruption nesting in it, it still has an aura of strength. Your fingers clench the stone held so tight it hurts. A little spot on the flawless surface of the wardstone draws your attention. It looks like a butterfly. Corruption in the guise of something utterly harmless, but it will grow. You swing and stab the butterfly with the knife as hard as you can. Your fingers cramp painfully. A howl invades your ears. Light, white light everywhere. Stone knife falls from the old elf's hand. Out of breath, he drops to his knees. He's trembling, the terror on his face so unlike his usual dignified manner. What was that? That was not the past. That was something that is yet to happen. Or rather, it might happen. One of the roads to the future. In one of the possible futures, this item will help you cleanse the wardstone. Or to destroy it. Feel a longing to take the stone chisel and plunge it into your chest, right into the wound that is opened up in it. It's hard to resist this feeling, but at the last moment, your self-preservation instinct takes over, and you manage to keep control of your own hands. The old man stands up. He looks completely stunned. Never before has anything like this happened to me, but now I'm not an oracle or prophet, or there's another riddle from the past that he's caught up to with me. I must find out. Seeing stories that have happened is one thing, but seeing stories that are yet to happen. I don't know why this is happening now. There's one thing I'm sure of. This is not a coincidence. This is a sign of some coming changes. Great changes. Okay, but this knife just tempted me to stab myself with it. Could you maybe talk about that for a minute? Did you see what I saw? This has never happened before. Could it be the magic of this object that you brought me? I sense dark energies in it that can cloud and charm the mind. Be careful with this item. It may have tried to influence you, but you managed to overcome its power and subdue it. Or perhaps something else happened to us, something we don't yet understand. Maybe it's the knife that gave you the power of divination? The knife is a powerful artifact, but I feel its power is of a different nature. No, I felt the same way as I do when I tell the past. This is my gift, manifested in a completely abnormal way. Is it destined to happen, or is it only one of the possibilities? No, the future is not set. It used to be, a long time ago, when the god Arodin guarded Golarion, but not now. Prophecies do come true, or if they do, not the way they're supposed to. I only saw one version of the future, one of the paths leading to it, but the choice has not yet been made, and our destinies are not set in stone. Alright, do you have any idea who you were in your vision? I don't know. Someone strong and desperate enough to resort to extreme measures. Felt that when I was doing what had to be done. Your powers are certainly amazing. A few minutes ago I would have agreed with you, but that just happened, it disturbs me. My gift has never manifested like this. Something has changed, and these changes frighten me. Okay, what about any of the items I'm carrying? Do any of them tell a story? Okay, let's see what you got. Proud Tarendalev, protector of Carnarvon. Okay, right, the scales. You devoted your life serving people. Your death is a great loss, but maybe I will be able to find something else about you that is unknown to your many admirers. And he touches Finian. What a peculiar weapon. I sense intelligence in it, but it seems dented. Ha, Grandpa Elf, watch you were poking your fingers. It tickles. Shall we? Okay, let's do the scale. I am flying. I can finally spread my wings. I am gliding over a broad river. The sunset has turned its surface smooth like a mirror, and I can see my reflection, as if another silver dragon is rising to meet me from the depths. But what is it? The scales on my chest are black, and the darkness is spreading over my body. I wake up. A clear sky sways above me, blazing with heat. I am in human form. The red dust of the wound clings to my cracked lips. Someone is carrying me on a stretcher made of shields and spears. I'm so weak I can barely lift my hand to my face. The sight of my own hand terrifies me. It is black and its skin glistens like scales melted by fire. I probably ought to cry, but I only feel hatred and nausea. All these people around me, out of sympathy for them did I choose to leave the mountains. I gave up my flight over rivers, I went to the demon's lair. They don't have a scratch on them, but I am infected with foulness. It's not fair. My life is more precious than their pathetic existence. Oh wow, I hate them in this moment. And then suddenly I feel shame. No, these are not my thoughts. The Crusaders carrying me are my good friends. I'm glad they did not suffer, but I hate them and myself so much. Pain and hatred pierce me all at once. It is all because of them. All because of them. Someone walking beside me touches me, talks to me, but the only thing I hear is, "Your mentor. He will come. He will help." And I lose consciousness. Such hatred from Trendelev? Wasn't she on our side? Trendelev has come a long way. Her unit was ambushed by demons once, and she was infected with foulness. The Trendelev you met in Carnabras had gone through many trials and regained her former purity. Alright, what happened next? Sometimes the past can be as vague as the future. We all know how Trendelev's story ended. The beginning is hidden from us. Maybe you find something else that used to belong to her, we'll know about her more about her struggle. However, no matter what we learn, remember, her soul, the soul of a true dragon, overcame every obstacle and endured every torment. She was able to purify herself. For dragons are truly powerful, not only in body, but in spirit too. Alright, what about Finian? Hello, Grandpa Elf. Hello, Finian. I'm coming to again. How long have I been here? They kept me in a cage for 3 days. I know this because 3 times the light on the door disappeared for a long time. Then they chained me to the table, and the bladesmith, everyone calls him the bladesmith, he placed a device with a jar over me. It feels like I'm being fried. At first I tried to break free, but I got tired. Then I screamed. But now I've lost my voice, so the pain is burning right through me. I think I lost consciousness again, but when I woke up the pain was gone, and I wasn't tied to the table anymore. I was standing near it, and someone else was lying on the table, a burned corpse covering a black crust. The master took out a handsaw and was sawing off his head in a very focused way. I should have run back then, but I couldn't for some reason. The burned corpse had a symbol on his belt, just like I do, an eye and a star. My favorite belt, a good one. Where would a stranger get one? It must have been someone from my clan, some distant family member. Those Crusaders, I was glad when I saw them. I thought they'd come to help, but how? How was it that I killed them all? Someone told me to, and I obeyed. I don't understand. I understand nothing now. I need to catch my breath. I need all this to stop in for a minute. I just have to understand what's happening to me. I just need to rest. Alright, that's Finian's past, but do you have any idea what happens to him in the future? It did have no future, but I see an endless ocean on a good day and a boat flying over the waves. I'm so excited. But I don't know whose vision this is. Is this a soul existing here now, or a soul reborn? It's a very good question. We have no idea. Please take care of this young lad. He's finally in the right hands. Do not worsen his suffering by involving him in dishonorable deeds. Yep. It's the plan. Come on, Grandpa Elf. I take care of myself. I'm not a kid. I know what horrors you were talking about. Don't you worry about it, alright? Look after yourself. Alright. We already did the stone knife one, so don't worry about that. And can I help you? I have reason to believe that somewhere in the Canabras there is a manuscript authored by an elf from Kion who witnessed Earthfall. For personal reasons, I would like to examine it, but no matter how hard I try, I fail to find it. Even in the Blackwing Library, I only found a mention that the manuscript exists and is held somewhere in the city. I assume it's stored in the Grey Garrison. They wouldn't let me into the archive when I visited. All those Crusaders was nervous about a strange blind elf interested in their secrets. It's understandable. The Crusade naturally made them a little paranoid. But now the Grey Garrison has fallen into the enemy's hands. I would be grateful if I could see the manuscript. Alright. Something we can do, definitely. But for right now, thanks for watching. This has been Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. I'm Peace Universe here, Peace Universe 2, and I'll see you guys next time.